Prinz Kaspian, we kind of bridge that narrative gap between the end of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe and the beginning of Prinz Kaspian, the film. In our first level, we see Cair Paravel under attack. We're telling that story, which is alluded to in the book, not told in the film, and you can only experience it in the video game. We were very fortunate to be able to go out to Prague to film with the production company and the actors involved with the film.
Today we've been filming two scenes for the video game, one for the very beginning, I think one at the end of the first level. They actually come from the very, very early chapters of the book and give you some of the backstory of what's been happening in Narnia.
Why do you think your uncle and his men fear of the woods to this very day? Ghosts.
We're very excited about it, and it looks great in the game.
We've got around 20 playable characters, which is a huge thing in any game. Not just Peter, Susan, Lucy and Edmund. You've got minotaurs, you've got fauns, you've got dwarves. We let people play as giants, you can play as griffins.
You even get to play Reapercheap, who is a 2-foot mouse. We are using motion capture to get the believability of the characters.
Well, the motion capture, the performer wears a suit which is covered in reflective markers.
I then step into a room with a circle of infrared cameras around, and they fire out an infrared beam which hits these markers here. The computers work out a 3D image, then lay on a character, so it's a bit like being a virtual puppeteer.
Prinz Kaspian remains pretty faithful to the book.
We have a great relationship with the C.S. Lewis estate. Douglas Gresham, who is the stepson of C.S. Lewis, is a constant source of knowledge and information.
Andrew Adamson has done a fantastic job of creating some very, very epic set-piece battles in Prinz Kaspian. It's a huge challenge for us to try and recreate these in a video game. And what we've ended up with is a battle technology. It's pretty awe-inspiring. 200, 300, 400 characters being drawn on screen, interacting and fighting as naturally as we can.
We decided to use a live orchestral score for the game to really keep with the cinematic experience.
Stand by. Okay, we're rolling.
No matter how great music technology is these days, actually having live musicians interpret the score really brings it to the next level.
We're putting an awful lot of effort into making our next generation games really an evolution. We haven't looked at this game as a tie-in. Let's make the best game we possibly can, and then the fact that it ties into the property means it's going to just be an even better game.